Central High School provides rich academic opportunities for students. It is a richly diverse student body and staff. It's just a great place to live and work and learn.
Well, I have the warmest memories of Central High School. It was a simply wonderful experience.
I guess for me, it's a personal support system every day. It's positive.
Central to me is like, I guess you could say a second home.
I would say Central is one of the most unique places I've been.
Central means to me tradition, family tradition. That's what it means.
Central for me is another community to feel part of and a second home.
Well, to me, as the principal, it means a chance for students to get prepared for whatever their post-high school plans are. It's a place where we provide the best education possible for them. We introduce them to real-life problems. We help them, stretch themselves, not only academically, athletically, but in their talents. And it's just a place where I think kids can grow and learn and become real productive adults.
St. Paul Central High School was founded in 1866 in downtown St. Paul, right in the center of the city. In 1870, Central commemorated its first graduating class of only 2 students. Since then, Central has been gradually expanding its class sizes and has had to move to 3 separate locations before permanently locating to Marshall and Lexington in 1912. Central is St. Paul's oldest high school and has been a mighty symbol for the city for almost 150 years.
Building, first of all, I came from a much smaller school, so we called it the Castle on the Hill, and it was, it had towers and turrets and things like that, so, and it was also the biggest school in the city. Girls were not allowed to wear pants at all, so being either a cheerleader or a Minute Maid, which is a girls' crack drill squad, it was cool to be in those because on game days we got to wear Bermuda shorts and knee highs, and I don't know, so that kind of set us apart from other.
I think that it was regarded to be the very best. I think it was regarded to be a school that was more difficult than the others, where the standards were higher. First of all, the administration was strong. The teachers were excellent, but what made them even more effective was the stability of the student body. This was not an era where people moved frequently. The people who I saw in my homeroom class one year would be the same people I saw the next year. And that kind of constant relationship builds a strong community. The teachers cared about you. I think they care about you today. I'm sure they do. I went to Central. My sister, who was 5 years older, went to Central. My mother, who would today be well into her hundreds, who died at 95, went to Central. This was not uncommon. So there was that sense of continuity as well.
I'm born and raised in St. Paul, and I actually attended St. Paul Central. And I have family legacy in this school. And what I see today, the difference between yesterday, back in the day, in the 1900s, and today is the diversity. That's a difference. But the family and the traditions has stayed the same. That's consistent here at Central. The school song is really true to its word, and regardless of what we go through at Central, it's onward Central. You just keep pushing forward. And so regardless of what goes on in the society, Central still has that feel of, yes, we love to be here. Even the staff, I'm not just talking about students, I'm talking about staff. We love working here. Central is like the mecca of St. Paul Public Schools to me.
Well, it's still kind of like the neighborhood school. People who live around Central have strong histories with Central. Their grandparents went here, their parents, they go here. We even have children now of students I had when I first started. So that it's a strong community school, and that's always been the issue. We have loyal. I mean, we have, when I go to reunions or like the C Club with the old athletes at Central, I mean, they are so loyal to this school. They just love this school. And even as 80-year-olds, you know, they still talk about their Central High School days. It's something that's really impressed in their memory. And so the memories are so fond and strong, you know, they're still living kind of like in the past for a lot of them. But it's nice to see that loyalty to a high school, especially a public high school. You usually see it in private schools, but for a public high school, for people to still have really, really strong attachment and feelings is indicative of, you know, what was going on here at the time. It's always been a strong school in terms of community building. So that hasn't changed. It's still a strong community school, and it's seen as a kind of historic presence in the community and in the city.
When you finish Central, you are college ready. How's that? When you finish Central, because of the college and career, we prep students to be, especially college ready. That's why the expectations are so high. And if you graduate from Central, you have to graduate from our expectations. We don't have the same ones like an alternative school. You have to graduate with the same, with all these credits plus some. We are just, you don't understand it until you're at another school and you realize, wow, they don't have as many offerings as Central has, all this. Plus the student life at Central is on, the best, it's hype. The band, the sports, every club you can think of, we have it here. One shop stop.
Central is unique because it offers an opportunity to anyone who's really going through anything and needs to surround themselves with people who will actually respect them for who they are. It offers a place to find that.
The building's big. There's a lot of students. I think you'll see a lot of diverse kids here. Like there's not just one race that you'll see. It's like equal diversity.
Go ahead.
What Central means to me is just a learning environment, I guess. I mean, like, it's a comfortable space, so it's a place you can make friends, but it's also a place where you can learn.
Yes.
To me, Central is a place I can call my second home.
It's a good school, and to me, for sure, I feel like I'll be proud to graduate from here because, like, it has a good name. It's known pretty well. Yeah.
To me, Central means being part of the community.
Okay, well, Central means a lot to me. Through Central, I've kind of met a lot of people with the same interests and values as me. I've gotten to speak a lot in front of a lot of audiences, which have helped me develop a lot of different public speaking skills. And I've also networked a lot and gotten to know a lot of people that, you know, have the same aspirations as me, and interests including like social justice and things like that. So,
Everybody wants to be here because under the roof of Central and the traditions, you have everything for everybody. Even though we can't be everything for everybody, it seems like there's something for everybody here at Central. And it's not hard to be engaged in something that's positive. We have some students that don't want to be positive, but that does not fit the norm of Central, so they feel like they are the outcasts, and they don't have to be because we love to have fun at Central. You know, I do. I love coming to work. I learn every day. I learn from staff. I learn from students, and I laugh every day. It's fun. You're supposed to have fun. And so Central is, if I were to work at any other school, I would get what I need to do professionally, but you don't get the whole gamut of everything. Like, as a student, as a staff, you get your profession as well as fun and laughter and family and social skills and everything that's embedded with that. And that comes from our leader that models that and embraces that and allows us to do that, freedom to just learn and live. So Central is the place to be.
Just the fact as an educator, you know, to have an impact on people's lives and maybe in their future choice of jobs was really gratifying to me, that all these years haven't been wasted, you know, that I have been able to encourage kids to pursue their dreams or their goals. And so, you know, just keeping this school really a vibrant part in this community where kids think that, you know, they can come and get what they need.
Being part of something is really important. People who graduate from high school are enhanced personally when they've been part of something.
Central High School started on the 3rd floor of a middle school in downtown St. Paul, with less than 10 students enrolled. Who would have predicted the outstanding role it has played in its community since then? Central has provided a quality learning space and experience for thousands and thousands of students for almost 150 years. Central now stands as a national blue ribbon school for achieving high levels of performance across all student groups. Central continues to serve its community as a respected and impressive symbol for what St. Paul Public Schools have to offer.